Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today I'm excited to take you on a journey through the vibrant fields of pistachio orchards in the United States. Widely recognized as the world's leading producer of these unique and flavorful nuts. Pistachios have been cultivated for centuries, tracing their origins back to the Middle East. Over time, they found a perfect home in certain regions of the US, thanks to the ideal climate and soil conditions. These nuts play a crucial role in the country's agricultural economy, supporting thousands of jobs and bringing us one of the tastiest and most versatile snacks on the planet. Pistachio trees thrive in hot, dry climates with long summers and cool winters, making regions like California's Central Valley, parts of Arizona, and New Mexico prime locations. The soil must be well drained and slightly alkaline for the trees to develop robust root systems. To start, farmers carefully select high-quality pistachio seeds or seedlings that have been bred for disease resistance and superior yield. Typically, they germinate the seeds in controlled nursery environments to ensure strong, healthy saplings. Then, planting usually occurs in early spring when the soil warms up. We carefully space the saplings to allow them ample room to grow, since pistachio trees can spread quite wide over time. Pistachio consumption is substantial in the United States, but what does the cultivation and harvesting process look like? For pistachios to thrive and produce a bountiful harvest, they require specific soil conditions. Deep, uniform loam soils consisting of clay, sand, humus, or other organic materials provide an ideal environment, as they allow moisture to penetrate while retaining adequate water levels. Before planting a new orchard, growers prepare the soil by cultivating it to loosen clods and grading the orchard to establish a deep root system for the newly planted trees. Specialized equipment is used to break up any hardpan below the soil surface using a chisel attachment. Once the soil is prepared, raised beds or individual mounds are formed using specialized equipment where trees will be planted, and irrigation lines are installed. Pistachio trees aren't the kind of trees that bear fruit quickly. It takes 5 to 7 years before they start producing their first pistachios. But don't worry, once mature, these trees can live and produce for over 100 years. California's pistachio orchards, especially in the San Joaquin Valley, are the world's main suppliers of pistachios, contributing over 98% of the U.S. pistachio production. The production of pistachios is a lucrative business that generates significant revenue for farmers and processors alike. In 2022, the total value of the U.S. pistachio crop reached an impressive $1.9 billion. Commercial pistachio production is mainly centered in California's San Joaquin and Sacramento Valley regions, where growers produce nearly 300,000 tons of pistachios annually, accounting for more than 98% of the domestic crop. Although Arizona and New Mexico also produce pistachios, their production does not match California's. In 2022, California pistachio growers achieved a record-breaking harvest, producing 1.03 billion pounds of nuts with a farm gate value of over $1.8 billion. Clearly, pistachios are not only a delicious snack, but also a vital contributor to the U.S. agricultural industry. Once planted, our work is far from over. Pistachio trees need consistent care to flourish. We manage irrigation carefully, usually via drip systems, providing enough water to keep the roots moist but never waterlogged. As for fertilization, a balanced approach of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium is essential. Regular soil testing helps us adjust the nutrient levels to each orchard's specific needs. We also stay vigilant about pests and diseases. Common threats include navel orangeworm and fungal infections, so we use integrated pest management strategies, combining biological control, careful monitoring, and minimal use of pesticides. Pruning is done annually to shape the tree and remove any dead or diseased branches. In some cases, we also introduce pollinator varieties or rely on natural wind pollination to ensure a good crop set. Pistachio trees produce clusters of small, oval-shaped fruits that have a soft, fleshy hull encasing the hard shell and kernel we love. Throughout spring and summer, these clusters gradually mature and change color. Around late summer or early fall, the pistachio hull begins to split, revealing the shell underneath. When we see that hull split, it's a reliable sign that the nuts are nearing maturity. The shell may already be partially open, a natural characteristic of pistachios, and the kernel inside is nearly at its peak flavor. Harvest typically happens between late August and October. We can harvest by hand, shaking the trees so the nuts fall onto nets, or by using mechanical tree shakers that catch the nuts on giant canvases. Immediately after harvest, we remove the soft hulls using specialized machines. Then, the nuts are quickly dried to reduce moisture content and prevent spoilage. This rapid post-harvest handling is key to preserving their flavor and quality. After harvesting, some growers choose to have pistachios hulled in the field, while others transport them to a contract processor. At the processing facility, the pistachios are unloaded from trailers and subjected to several steps to prepare them for market. First, foreign materials such as branches and leaves are removed. Next, an abrasive peeler removes the hulls with the aid of water. The pistachios then move to a float tank, where shells containing nuts sink and empty shells float. Quality nuts are moved to a heated dryer until their moisture level reaches 12–13%. They are then placed in a storage silo and dried further to 4–6% moisture. During storage, fumigation may be used to protect the crop from insects. Following drying, pistachios may undergo a mechanical process to separate nuts based on whether their shells have split naturally. In this process, nuts are placed in a drum containing slender needles that capture split shells while allowing closed shell nuts to pass through. Naturally, split shells are highly prized and graded according to size and shell color, while non-split shells are mechanically cracked to separate nut meat from the shells. Once sorted, pistachios are stored at 40–45 degrees Fahrenheit until packaging. Pistachios aren't just delicious, they're also packed with nutrients like healthy fats, protein, fiber, and an array of vitamins and minerals. They're often praised as a heart-healthy snack that can help with weight management and provide sustained energy throughout the day. Culturally, pistachios have long been celebrated in the Middle East and Mediterranean for special occasions and desserts. Here in the US, they've become a staple in everything from salads to trail mixes and even baked goods. Their vibrant green and purple hues make them stand out, adding color and crunch to any dish. Because pistachios are delicate, if left on the tree too long, or if hulls remain in contact with the shells after harvest, shell staining can occur. To prevent this, the industry concentrates harvesting efforts around the clock for 6 to 8 weeks during harvest season. This intensive period ensures the nuts are collected quickly and carefully, reducing the risk of staining and maintaining their quality and value. From the careful cultivation of young trees to the final steps of sorting and packaging, pistachio farming is a labor-intensive and exacting process that requires significant attention to detail and dedication to quality. For those committed to the art of pistachio farming, the rewards are abundant, both in the delicious product itself and in the profitable, sustainable business it creates. And that wraps up our journey from the pistachio orchard to your kitchen table. From selecting the ideal seedlings and nurturing them through scorching summers, to harvesting these precious nuts and carefully processing them, every step is crucial in delivering a top-quality product. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you found this video interesting or helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more farming and food-related content. I can't wait to show you what's next.